Seneca asserts, "Be shrewd, not naive. Clarity of mind resides in sagacity." The most naive and foolish individuals can evolve towards a deeper wisdom by adopting Stoic principles, by developing the ability to exercise discernment, accept responsibility for one's actions while remaining serene in the face of challenges. Thomas, known for his naive and foolish nature, was easily influenced by others and struggled to discern people's true intentions. Thomas was surrounded by so-called friends who exploited his gullibility. One day, he encountered a manipulative individual named Richard, who claimed to be his devoted friend. Richard persuaded Thomas to invest all his savings in a dubious business, claiming it was an irresistible opportunity. Blinded by his trust in Richard, Thomas followed his advice without questioning. Unfortunately, the business turned out to be a scam, and Thomas lost all his money. Instead of learning from this experience, he continued to trust malicious individuals who exploited his gullibility repeatedly. His mistakes multiplied because he couldn't question the loyalty of those who seemed to be his friends. Over time, Thomas not only lost his fortune but also his reputation. Well-intentioned people trying to warn him were rejected because he refused to acknowledge his own gullibility. His story became a tragic example of how naivety and foolishness can lead to disastrous choices, especially when entrusting one's life to people who don't deserve our trust. Faced with life's constant setbacks, Thomas began to feel a deep desire for change. He discovered Stoic teachings, emphasizing the need to develop wisdom, resilience, and the ability to discern the true from the false. Inspired by these principles, Thomas embarked on an inner journey to cultivate wisdom and strengthen his mind. He started by questioning his own beliefs and carefully examining his past actions. Stoic teachings taught him to accept responsibility for his choices and not constantly blame others. With this awareness, he began to distance himself from toxic people from his past, taking control of his own destiny. Thomas also learned to develop his ability to face challenges with calm and dignity. He stopped being carried away by his emotions and learned to step back to objectively evaluate situations. This change in attitude allowed him to make more informed decisions and protect his interests. Eventually, Thomas succeeded in rebuilding his life. He made wise financial decisions, chose his friends carefully, and became a wiser and more resilient individual. His new perspective allowed him to see through the manipulations of malicious individuals and preserve his well-being. You too, be shrewd like them, and become the center of your life and the master of your destiny through these 8 Stoic teachings. Stay until the end of this video to put an end to this naivety. And don't forget to activate the notification bell for more videos. 1. Develop critical thinking. Critical thinking is essential to be shrewd. This involves constantly questioning one's beliefs, objectively analyzing available information, and developing the ability to distinguish between valid ideas and fallacious arguments. By regularly practicing this intellectual discipline, one strengthens the ability to make wise decisions based on a deep understanding rather than biases or superficial impressions. 2. Cultivate curiosity. Cultivating curiosity is a key to being shrewd. This involves maintaining a constant thirst for knowledge by actively exploring new subjects, asking questions, and remaining open to continuous learning. A curious attitude broadens perspective, stimulates creativity, and promotes a deep understanding of the world around us. 3. Improve problem-solving skills. Improving problem-solving skills is crucial to being shrewd. This requires a methodical approach to challenges, involving clear identification of problems, exploration of creative solutions, and implementation of effective actions. By developing this skill, one strengthens the ability to overcome obstacles strategically and make informed decisions. 4. And when to act. Knowing when to listen carefully and when to act proactively is a key trait of shrewdness. It's a subtle balance between thoughtful observation and deliberate action. By cultivating this ability, one learns to recognize opportune moments to gather valuable information while staying in the background, as well as knowing when to take initiatives and implement decisive actions to achieve goals. 5. Cultivate emotional intelligence. Cultivating emotions is a crucial component of shrewdness. This involves understanding and managing personal emotions, as well as the ability to interpret the feelings of others. By developing this skill, one establishes more harmonious interpersonal relationships, becomes more insightful about social dynamics, and gains an advantage in navigating human interactions, whether in a professional or personal context. 6. Adopt a growth mindset. Adopting a growth mindset is an essential strategy for being shrewd. This approach involves considering challenges as learning opportunities rather than insurmountable obstacles. By cultivating this mindset, one develops increased resilience in the face of trials, a constant willingness for personal improvement, and transforms difficult experiences into opportunities for growth and skill enhancement. 7. Be strategic in communication. Being strategic in communication is a fundamental skill for being shrewd. This encompasses thoughtful choice of words, adapting language to the specific audience, and the ability to read between the lines. By refining this aptitude, one can effectively convey ideas, positively influence others, and understand underlying messages in interactions. Strategic communication not only enables clear expression but also decodes the intentions of interlocutors, creating more fruitful relationships and constructive idea exchanges. Thank you for accompanying me on this enriching journey once again. I look forward to sharing more inspiring content with you in the future. Don't forget to subscribe and enable the notification bell to stay connected.